Hello everyone. Mind Your Manners is a reality TV show that was released 2022. It stars a woman named Sarah Jinho, who is an etiquette teacher in China. She is Chinese, and for the whole show I thought she is Chinese American because her English sounded so native. Turns out she is just Chinese. And China as a country, I think it has a heritage, it has its own civilization and its own cultural beliefs that were like inherited throughout the years. I think China is like a whole world of human civilization, and they have like many beliefs about energy, and like they have another beliefs about medicine, and they have their own world basically. So I think Sarah, since she's Chinese and she's an etiquette teacher, she is a combination of a lot of things that made her, for me, a very impressive person before a very impressive teacher. I really liked Sarah's personality. She is a character, a strong one, and she is a woman boss. She knows what she's doing, basically. So the show consists of 6 episodes. Each episode features one person, Sarah Jinho, and this person. The person, he or she has a problem in their lives. They're asking Sarah, they go to her school asking her, please help me in this by or like with teaching me etiquette, okay? So etiquette is the way a human behaves in society, like how we dress, how we speak, how we walk. And for my entire life, I never thought that how we walk or how we dress are things that can be learned or like they should be learned. I didn't study etiquette, not at school, not at university. So I learned a lot from her actually in this show. Since it's a reality show, she has a YouTube channel called Sarah Jinho, and she talks about etiquette and she gives tips and tricks and stuff when you're in a meeting, when you're in an interview, when you're in a date, in whatever, at a restaurant. So one of the people that asked Sarah for help, she was a 25-year-old girl or woman, American, and she dressed in a weird way, kind of. She was always wearing revealing clothes. No judgment, no hate, I'm just like trying to describe what happened in the show. And Sarah, she was, in her opinion, this is not like ladylike. Try to dress like in less revealing clothes, like be more like ladylike, and don't be so loud. Speak in a clear but not so loud, in a low voice. Make yourself clear but don't talk too much. Don't try to show off. So she taught her how to be a lady, and she transformed, and her parents were impressed by how she transformed from that girl who was very loud and to a lady. And when Sarah was trying to like fix this thing, and Stephanie, or like the girl herself, she wanted to change. Actually, you cannot change someone if you don't want to. The I can fix him thing is not true. So the I can fix her thing is not true as well. So she asked her why she dresses like that, or like wears very revealing clothes. And it turns out she was always feeling like she's not beautiful enough, and she wanted like to compensate because people used to bully her because she's black and because she had skin problems, and she couldn't take off her makeup. She's always wearing a lot of makeup to hide stuff she's thinking looks ugly, and in reality she doesn't look ugly. She looks like a human. So we're not saying here that every woman who wears revealing clothes, she is trying to compensate, of course. And we're talking about this person. And when she transformed, like she made herself like more of a lady, her feeling about herself changed as well. So moving from this person, the only man on the show was William. He asked Sarah to teach him how to find his date, or like perfect date or perfect partner, perfect match. She asked him very personal questions like, show me your dating profile on dating apps. What do you do if your date says so? how do you deal with a woman you just met. He likes Asian women, like people from Chinese, Korea and stuff, and she is Chinese, so she could help him with the like culture of Asia. Okay, so I want to say something here about like William was the only man. I think women are more able of asking for help, so I'm here encouraging every man, every woman, every person to ask for help if they need to. Anyways, William at the end, he was like more easygoing, he was more chill, he could like more try to express himself more. So I think he changed as well. Another 3 women, they were mothers, and they were like not regretting they are mothers, but like they were like the depression of after giving birth, the postpartum depression, I think, anxiety. They were like putting their babies and children first, putting themselves down, putting their children's needs and their husband's needs first, forgetting about themselves, leaving the workforce for 10 years, forgetting about their beauty, their fashion sense. So they were asking her how to feel beautiful again, how to work again, how to be a lady again. So she helped them. She encouraged one woman to lose weight, another woman to go back to work, another woman to start being a better mom by being less obsessively trying to control her kids. I think Sarah was more of a life coach than only an etiquette teacher, or maybe like etiquette is just much more bigger than we think it is. It's not only about how to hold a knife and a fork, or how to eat with sushi with chopsticks and sound like you are Chinese or whatever. I think it's more than this. Etiquette is very, very important. It's what differentiates us humans from animals. It's what made us make history and make civilization and be the people with the history we have today. And I'm talking about like basically the world. I'm not talking about us, my country, or like any other country. I'm talking about humans as a whole. Etiquette is very important. We don't usually learn it at school or university. Some countries and some places do this, good for them, but we all have to learn it. I think it's very important to know how to dress, how to speak, how to act, how to behave in a date, in a meeting, in whatever. It sounds like it's not that important, but I believe it is. It's what makes us the people that we are today. It's what made humans make history actually, and like have culture and stuff. I do recommend this show. I think it was very fascinating. I really liked Sarah Jin Ho as a person and as a teacher and as a lady. I liked her way of listening to students very, very well before trying to give advice and not instructions. She was not judgmental. She was not harsh or like tough. She was very chill and she was very understanding, a good listener, a good person that you can trust. Sending love to Sarah, sending love to everybody who worked on making this show. I recommend that you also subscribe to her channel, Sarah Jin Ho. I personally did. So please tell me your opinions in the comments of you if you have ever heard about this show or about Sarah or her school. Thank you so much and see you next.